Welcome. My name is Ivan Khan. I'm one of the co-founders here at Crowdcreate. And today I'm going to be walking you through our Monday.com management boards. So Monday.com is our project management tool that we'll be using to communicate with you as the client and also for you to track our progress on whatever we are servicing for your project. So in this example, I'll be focusing on influencer management. So once you're into Monday.com, you're going to log in and this is what you'll see. And in the case that it doesn't show this dashboard, make sure you select the board on the left. You'll see it here. What it's going to look like is it's going to say your project name, and then you'll click on it and you can expand it here. So you can see I can select different boards, but since you're a guest in our account, you're only going to be able to see your project. So I'll walk you through the different boards, what they look like and what they mean. So if you have any other team members that you need to invite to access this board, please let your project manager or account manager know. So on this first board, you can see it's the dashboard. So on this dashboard, you won't be able to edit anything in here, but you'll be able to comment on things like, if this influencer is approved, but we'll get to that at a later time. So what you see here is the main dashboard. You can see if there's any recent updates from our team members on here. So this is like a quick update board. This is the project overview. So you'll see if it's on track, where's our progress. This is only a very high level, but you'll see as I go through the different tables and features, you'll be able to know exactly where you are and we are on your project at any given time. So since I'm going to be highlighting on the influencer management side, this is the service where we're introducing and actually coordinating production for influencers. And we have an overall budget that we manage. So in this example, you can see the total budget for this project is $50,000. You'll be able to see how much we've already allocated and spent on influencers, where the budget has gone. So you can see here, which influencers we are already allocated budget to. And then here's our overall project status. So as you see, we're about 18.8% done. We have some in progress and some things we haven't started yet. What I want to show is on the influencer side, you can see there are 3 new influencers that we've added and 3 have been approved. So as we're going through the process, I'll show you in a different board, but we'll be dropping in influencers that we vet and we talk to and that have confirmed your project. You just need to get the final approval for our productions to start. Scrolling down, you'll see our timelines. So you can sort by weeks, days. I always find the easiest to show weeks, but if you're operating on a day-to-day, you can change it to days and you can see exactly where you are in our onboarding. So have we set up all the onboarding? Our onboarding is standard 4 to 5 business days. And you can see, set up all the collaboration tools, complete the onboarding document, confirm all assets are received. Then we go to the influencer management side. So after the onboarding is complete, we usually allocate about a week or 2. This can be faster depending if we get all the documentation in, but we'll be creating the influencer requirements, the production checklists. We're going to be vetting influencers alongside you, and we're going to be creating what we call a production checklist or a brief. Those are in the purple. So once we're done with all that, you can see here, that's going into the 2nd and 3rd week. Again, timelines are flexible, but I want to show you, what is an average project come in and what do the timelines look like. In week 4, that's when influencers start the production. So you can see here, this is our influencer pipeline. In this example, we have 3 influencers. So Crypto TV, My Financial Friend, Crypto Wise, these are just dummies, but you can see their budget adds up together to this $19,600 of budget spent. So you can see in here when the influencers are going to be publishing the content, so you could time it with your social media. As you scroll down, you can see here when we've established these due dates for each individual task, and also our weekly meetings. So if you're going to be working with us on a service which provides weekly meetings, you'll see this in the calendar. So right off the top, you can see exactly the status of where we are. This main table is another breakdown, but you can see it, the individual tasks broken down by which pipeline. So you can see here we have a billing. So this billing you can see here. So it's a board of its own, but this is a summation of all the boards. The billing is the money that you've added into your budget. So every time you renew or you add more money into that paid media budget, it will be reflected here in the date that payment was received. These individual boards are just to track our onboarding progress, our project management progress. But here on the influencer pipeline, this is the one where you'll be interacting the most with. So you can see here, these are the 6 influencers that we've selected to fit your project. And you can see here, you'll see from our team, when you click on the influencers, some of the examples that would match your project. So for example, this one is specifically because we're looking for a client that is in the esports space. So we show you what videos that they've made in the past. So you have a good idea of what to expect when they create a video for you. You can see the rating, you can see the channel link, you can see the campaign type. So these 4 are dedicated videos, but some of them, some of these influencers only have an integration, meaning only a 30-second or part of their live stream. That's part of the pipeline so that you know what you're approving. Now, here's the campaign status, and this is really where we need you as the client to give us updates. So here, the moment that we've added it to these pipelines, we need you to go in and approve it or not to approve. Once you click on the approve, our team members will make that confirmation and we'll start the production process right away. The moment we get an approved, we're going to be speaking to the influencer and we'll be adding in timelines so that we know when the influencer will start creating the content, meaning that's the hard date where we cannot edit the video or brief anymore, and when it'll be published. So you can see here the cost of the influencer. So according to our engagement, these influencer management projects, we share 100% transparent the cost of the influencer to us, and we share that cost with you. These are agency rates. These may be lower than what the influencers are advertising, but yeah, we're 100% transparent with where the budget goes. So if you go to the dashboard, at any given time, you can see how much of the total budget is still remaining and how much we spent. So in this case, you have about $30,000 in this project remaining, where you should allocate to, it could be PR, it could be influencers, it could be Twitter influencers. There are a lot of places you can allocate this capital, but this is the dashboard that we live on, and you'll be able to see our progress at any time. I hope this is clear. If you have any questions, you can ask your project manager how to access the boards. Other than that, thank you for your time. Looking forward to our engagement together.